Big fan.
All right. What was that?
I'm so happy. I think that was me doing some scat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what were you saying?
I don't know.
Well, it's brought to us by Mr. Clark Bars on Reddit, and the song is called Vallowcast.
That was freaking rad.
And
That was very cool.
The person says, my girlfriend sent you guys the strung out Valley Folk logo you recently put up on the Your Show set. So thank you for that.
Cool.
She's excited, and it's her birthday this week. And
happy
and then-
birthday.
Happy birthday. We are going to take that intro just as we did with the logo, and we're going to hang it up on the Your Show set.
Yeah, you'll see it there.
Yeah.
In its physical form.
Yep. It
Welcome
will
to
manifest.
welcome to the Valleycast, everyone.
Hi.
We're hanging out at the Valley Folk headquarters in Los Angeles, California.
Steve's playing the character of a 1980s divorced dad on the back end of a bender. Who are you?
Listen, yesterday was rough.
You went today. I've seen you go from like real high energy to
Whatever
real
this
low
is.
energy.
Listen, let me
Like,
explain something
It's
to
not.
you guys.
Normally it's peaks and valleys, but this is just a slope.
There I was. 8:00 p.m. at a bar I like to frequent called Constantinople. It's on 43rd and Main. I walked in. Thirsty as a coyote on a July evening. I ordered my favorite drink. Fuck. I ordered my favorite drink.
Take it from the top.
A vermouth 2 off, flip it up. 2 ice cubes.
I know a cowboy who likes that drink.
So I took a sip of it, and who do I see sitting across from me? Oh, just about the most beautiful dame I ever seen in my life.
Don't look at me.
Well, 6 drinks, 4 hours, and 2 episodes of Friends later,
I'm worried about you.
I'm saying goodbye to her in my hotel room.
Why did you bring me here?
I don't know what happened between the hours of 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. last night, but I will say,
911.
somehow I'm properly rested,
I don't think so.
feeling fucking fantastic, and ready for the day.
Are you in an interrogation? Was that your?
Yeah, you know we
Was
have
that you trying to come up with an alibi?
everything you say can be and will be used against you.
In
Was
a
the
court
beginning of that someone going, "Where were you at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.?"
Wait, what?
Did
Like
you say
the-
a court of rock? In a court of
I definitely thought you said corduroy.
in a corduroy.
Shit.
Everything you say can and will be used against you in a corduroy.
No,
Guys,
I'm fine
this is,
because can I just say something? This morning I recorded
Why are you
a
yelling
wonderful
at me?
episode because I have to because you guys are all like, oh, Steve's having one of those days, and you were like,
Oh.
your energy was here, and well, let me explain myself.
I
Can
didn't mean
I
it in a
please?
critical
Well, no,
sense.
I'm just saying I must
were
explain
just-
myself.
Were you offended by
Observational.
me?
No, I just wanted to defend.
No, let's explore this.
I just wanted to defend.
Sounds like something happened earlier.
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
I had a wonderful episode of
Projecting.
Dynamic Banter. It was really great.
It's interesting that we didn't even bring it up, and you're offering it like a little. She doth protest too much.
Well, no, it's just because you said my energy level was high.
Is
but
it because
that's
it's Mike's
I had a good
birthday?
episode.
Is it because Mike's birthday?
I didn't even remember it was Mike's birthday.
oh no.
That's you can't always. You would have realized later in the day. How often do you see your friends at 9 a.m.?
I know it's too often. But I will
Quite
say
honestly.
that it was wonderful. It's just that Ryan brought in donuts for Mike's birthday, like a good boy, and I proceeded to eat 2 of them, and I am having what scientists call a sugar crash.
Donut beaties.
I have donut beaties now. There's 0 vegetables, 0 protein. There's nothing in my
Donut
body.
diabetes.
There's nothing powering.
You have diabetes.
Sir, you have a rare form of diabetes that comes specifically from eating donuts.
It comes specifically from diabetes.
No,
Which you have.
So my body, I've given my body 0 power today. I've been drinking water, as you can see, not very much.
Yeah.
But drinking more water would help. But I have 0 protein, 0 vegetables, no greens. It's all donuts. donuts. So it's like, of course, we're all like, fucking, I don't want to do this shit.
Well, we didn't. No, now you did
Well,
say.
Elliot said that.
Oh, no, that's a
man.
lie.
I think now you just revealed a certain thing, and we'll have some talks after the podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Valleycast.
No, let's dive into this right now. Guys, this is the Valleycast. This is brought to you by the Valley Folk, which is brought to you by the lovely folks over at patreon.com/the
Hey.
Valley Folk.
And if that's you, thank you.
Thank
we
you so
love
much.
you. We respect you. We
yeah.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we bring topics to the table. We talk about.
Oh, that's
them
what
and
it is.
all that
That's
stuff.
I forgot to describe what the
We have a
podcast
little
is.
bit. This is like episode 94. We're going on to 100, and I've been ruminating. I've been trying to think of like what's a cool thing that we can do for episode 100. And you know what? I haven't figured it out yet. So think about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it. Yeah, I was going to say we could do it live from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty easy to
It's like
arrange.
5 weeks. Yeah. There's
What
something
if we
could do.
did like we could do a live show and then record it, and then that would go up.
Yeah, that's fun.
And then anybody who can make it can come and have a fun time.
Great
Yeah,
idea.
that could be easy to do at the Open Space Cafe.
Well, no, that place shut down.
What?
Yeah.
So it would not
Bullshit.
be easy to do.
Are you
that.
serious?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Like 6 months, 7 months ago.
Damn, that's just what happens with those places, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing in this town you
Yeah.
can rely on. I'm surprised that bar down the street's still open.
I can't
no
believe
one is
the
ever in
Open
there.
Space is gone. I had so many good memories there.
Or
There
the
was-
restaurant we went to yesterday. Remember, there was no one in that one either.
The
Like
Mexican place?
literally no one.
How do places stay open?
Yeah.
In general, man.
I feel like there's places, maybe there's like rent control or something, and they're paying like $100 a month.
that
or
place
some
down
shit.
there for sure, because the building is 1,000 years old.
Yeah, it really is. A lot of buildings here in the San Fernando Valley are. And speaking of the San Fernando Valley, what a wonderful evening I had last night at my favorite bar, Constantinople on 43rd in Maine.
Speaking of fun podcasts and stuff, have you guys seen Cole Hirsch's podcast called Podcast But Outside?
Oh, yeah, I haven't, but I know it's genius.
It is one of the best things on the internet right
it's
now.
very good.
Dude,
Yeah.
they go outside.
Is that your topic? That should be your
No,
top.
it's not. We were
So
talking
good.
about what we do on this podcast and doing something special, and we're talking about doing it live, and it just they flashed into my brain. They go out into public.
They,
They set up a table and they have a podcast and they'll interview people that walk
That
by.
just walk by,
A
yeah.
cop tried to shut him down once, and they were like, he was like, "You can't film here." And they're like, "We're not filming." And then he points to the camera and he's like, "Who's that guy?" And they're like, "He's not with us. We don't know who he is. He just started filming us." And the cop was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess you could do whatever you're doing, but if he's not with you, then
That's
you're
so
fine."
funny.
And they,
Because the other guy would be fine too, because you can publicly film things.
yep, he's like, "He's just filming. He's not with us." So they just
You're both
kept-
wearing like red polo shirts.
I don't think you
look exactly the
can
same.
just publicly film. I think
Well, I
you
think
have
it's-
to
But
have
that's what
permits.
But that's what we're saying.
Well, but you can record
You can-
people.
right,
in
right,
public.
right.
You
And that's
know,
what
like-
they said.
But that was not the truth, though.
right. But that was and then they posted that, and it was awesome.
Wow.
It's so good.
So
Those-
they like bested that cop.
Yeah.
They like outriddled him.
yeah, in
He was
seconds.
bamboozled.
yeah,
They bamboozled the cop.
it's so good. You should check it out, everybody. Podcast But Outside.
Fuck yeah.
Let's dive in, guys. I went down a wormhole yesterday where I discovered the Star Wars purist subreddit.
What?
Who hate the I forget the name of it. I'm sure it's like
Oh, now I gotta know what it is.
cradle or I don't know. It's like many words put together, but it was very fascinating, and it was all about how the Disney. It's all these people a community of people going like, do not see this movie. Like, if you give Disney more money, they're going to further ruin Star Wars. And so it's like,
yeah, you were saying the
Whoa.
point is that this subreddit adamantly and viciously hates the new trilogy so much.
The sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here's the thing.
Like Force Awakens,
Yes.
The Last Jedi, and now Rise of
And they
Skywalker.
blame
Yeah.
Disney as a corporation, an evil
stripping
monopolistic
it of its
corporation.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess there's everybody out there in there.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I love all the Star Wars movies. I've recently realized Last Jedi, maybe not a ton, but still enjoyed it, would watch it again. I love all of them. I haven't seen the prequels in probably 45 years, but like
keep it
I
that way.
should. Yeah, I probably won't go back because they're just a little too
There's
they're-
like 5 minutes in there. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, you could watch you could watch a supercut on YouTube and probably get.
I still
the
think that
gist.
the pod races are pretty dope.
Pod race is cool.
Yeah.
all of it's cool. I love all of it. It's so fun, and but I started reading this subreddit, and it sort of started to convert me and then like ruin it a little bit. But then we were talking a second ago about how one of the things they don't like about the new trilogy is that it seems that like right after Return of the Jedi, all the work they did just fell, and everyone was immediately back in trouble again. And there was like it couldn't last more than a few
Like the
years.
resistance didn't matter and their
Yeah.
efforts didn't matter because a new evil
Oh, right,
organization
right.
sprung up.
Yeah,
The First Order.
and then it was either you or Kevin that was like, "That's how." Or no, it was
It's
you.
Kevin.
You're like,
No, it's Kevin. He's like, you gotta have conflict.
yeah, you gotta have conflict.
It's like, what is it?
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be fine.
That's
Yeah.
how- and I was realizing as I was saying, I was like, oh, that's how stories.
These are
work.
fairy tales.
Yeah.
Star Wars is fairy tales.
Yeah,
Truly.
I always in my head call them, which is the same thing as melodramas, because it just they cover
space opera.
They cover that, like by the numbers. Except
I mean,
guess
you're just pressing reset button on the hero story.
It's just hero's
It's just-
journey. That's
yeah.
it.
Anyway,
It's a hero's journey with some fairy tales in it. And if you're looking for like fucking hard continuity and hard fucking like
Yeah.
realistic shit, you gotta not
It's-
watch movies for that.
it's weird to think when you start getting
Especially not those
yeah.
movies.
If you like something that you liked as a kid, it's weird, I think, to be like so analytical about it, because it does seem like you are ruining the whole thing for you. If
Being
you,
analytical
get
is
that.
fine. It's just that when you get like when it starts to become like muddled and negative and too into the negative, maybe
Yeah.
that's where things start to get bad.
And like look at it on like a critical scale. Like even as a kid, you didn't know why you liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you like some people want to know why they liked it, and then they like dive deeper into it, and they find out that like director does things a certain way, or that writer was really
they just
cool,
they
and
take
then
an
you-
interest in it. Yeah, it develops
Yeah.
like a hobby. Yeah, I get
right,
that.
and
It's
then
just
those people offshoot into the fandom, and that's where like fandom kind of like comes from people being like, why did I like that? Why do I like this? And then overanalyze it, and then analyze it, and then criticize it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last thing that like I watched that I went to for pure entertainment, or that I loved so much on a level just above pure entertainment, that actually made me mad, and I can't think of.
What do you mean?
Like I just
that was the big takeaway
I
of the
just
conversation
don't
was just
care enough about this
yeah.
stuff that I go to for entertainment and escapism to let it get me riled up
Yeah.
enough.
That's what.
And I'm
yeah.
not saying it's good or bad.
No,
but
it's kind of cool that they can't.
yeah. I mean, it's a passion that I
think it's great
I
that people
lack, I
care that
guess.
much, but I just can't. Yeah.
yeah, passion is good.
I just don't.
Passion's
We were
a
kind of
positive
talking
thing.
about that earlier. Just when you go hit patches in life where you're like, yeah, I
Your
don't know.
passion. Hopefully, your passion.
It's a passion patch.
Steer you into positivity
Your
as
passion.
opposed to negativity.
Yeah.
Positive passion.
Or at least have a balance, because you can't really have the negative without the positive, and vice versa and stuff. So I feel like as long as you're striking a balance, it's pretty healthy and fine.
I feel like you could be asleep right now.
Oh, I'm fully asleep.
Like it's like you don't. If you took your glasses off and your eyes were closed, I would be like, yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, and the other thing
Steve, I
about,
feel like you've
the thing about the
gotten-
good stuff is you gotta have the.
You've
bad
gotten
stuff.
angry. You've gotten angry at stuff, right?
Like
Like movies that you went into and then you walked away just freaking pissed. Like you hate Deadpool, but you didn't.
I wasn't like angry. I was just like this. I was just not into it.
You were not enticed. And
Yeah, it's just like
thrilled.
not for me. It's been a while since I've gotten real angry about movies.
Or television. Oh, Game of Thrones. Were you angry at the Game of Thrones finale?
I was just disappointed. I wasn't like gonna like go out on and join any rallies or anything like that, which I'm sure there were. But I think I just I mean, I'm passionate about these things. Like I love movies. They mean a lot.
You know
to
what
me.
I'm really passionate about? I'm really passionate about the idea of getting new chairs for this podcast room. Please God, I'm going to do now.
Yeah, totally.
I can't do this dining chair.
You don't
Yeah.
like the little creaky poo?
Yeah,
Oh,
or the
creaky
way it
creak?
feels, or just it's like there's no arms.
Well, Kevin and I are doing a Target run, so we'll give it a look.
Let's see how many chairs.
We'll
you
give it a
say.
look.
Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about that, and I understand that, and I would happily get involved in the process of purchasing the chairs, if you just because I care that much. So I get it now.
You chair that much.
I'm actually going to the subreddit right now. r/chairs.
r/fuck chairs.
Are you guys? Did you guys watch the new Star Wars trailer?
I did.
All of
Yeah,
it?
I
I'm
love it.
excited.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's really
It
fun
just
looking.
feels like a home. It feels like a nice,
Yeah.
comfortable, like. Oh,
Dude, JJ just like he just knows how to put some images and moments together. And I love it.
yeah, yeah,
beautiful.
and
Yeah.
that's what he
Except
does
that
best.
One part of me I was like, do you think maybe if you're like fighting lightsabers, ain't got them big waves around, maybe take the fight,
Yeah, don't fight there
Take
with
it
the big
inside.
waves.
Maybe like, hey, let's get on the
Yeah.
You know,
Oh man, the freaking the Star Destroyer coming up out
Coming
of the
out
water.
of the water,
Ooh,
yeah.
baby.
And then
the
like
thing that
the
got me
horse
when
riding
it
on
swoops
the
real
on the-
low, when it swoops real low to the trees, and
That
they're
was
looking
a
up.
that was a Corellian Tantive cruiser.
That's cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was very.
Tantric cruiser.
That was a tantrum.
that
Tasmanian
cruiser
devil.
is able to ejaculate with just thinking about it.
Yeah, we JJ. So I don't want.
Wait, hold up.
I want to hit up on JJ some
One
more. but
second,
go
real
ahead.
quick.
Yeah,
You
sure.
said the part of the only part of the trailer that took me out was the horses.
Oh, really? I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it looked
Horses?
cool, but I was like, are they
What
riding
was it?
horses? We're in future space. I don't need none of this.
I mean,
things
they're
that
not. They weren't actually
I know,
horses,
but it's just
they
the
were,
image of
yeah.
it is so tied in our brains to like Old West and like
Yeah.
Earth realm.
I don't remember.
Watching them, yeah, dude, they're on these like majestic space Clydesdales.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, everything you're saying sounds great.
And yeah, it's really cool looking. It looks like there's like a
get on a-
charge. There's
like-
some kind of charge
Just,
leading
Get
thing.
on a speeder bike, homie.
Yeah.
Do it.
JJ,
Your technology has advanced.
I
Like you want a horse?
I texted Owen as soon as the trailer popped up because they were like the tickets went on sale to go see it.
And apparently obliterated like records. And
Yeah,
everything,
they're
like,
gone. They're like all gone, basically, for like the first couple of days at least. And so I texted Owen and I was like, "Hey man, I got 3 tickets if you want one." And he's like, "Yeah, you can give that to someone else." What? And I was like, "Oh shit."
Maybe he's on that subreddit.
I mean, he's just done with like Disney big machine movies that just.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
No, totally not. And I was like, dude, last Star Wars movie, man. Well, last Skywalker Star Wars movie, and I was like, John Williams, man, fucking, let's do it. And he's like, it's fucking Jedi, man. It's just Return of the Jedi. Like JJ has done Return of the Jedi. Like you know how JJ like Force
Yeah, it's the
Awakens
same formula
is a
and-
New Hope.
Yep.
He's just doing Return of the Jedi, and he's probably just taking these new scenes and putting them into
I
Return
did
of the
see
Jedi.
some lush greens in that trailer. And
Yeah.
I did think that. I was like, what did you do what you did before?
I mean, if that's what he's doing, then it's like, look,
There's only
we're
so many
all
ways.
here.
Going back to it being a melodrama and just like the structure of it. There's only like it's gonna end one way.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna have that like whatever.
yeah.
You know
The
how
em-
it's
the
like
emperor
the
dies
hero
again.
finds its thing
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, that's the thing. Like no,
the emperor will die.
yeah, no evil plan is gonna work at the end of Star Wars.
yeah.
Like it's gonna good will win.
But so it's not like J.J. Abrams is like copying the last. Like he's got to kill the emperor, right?
I mean, I just
Evil's got to fall.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
In
the good
space,
guys, the good
on
guys
a planet,
should
probably.
win.
yeah. But yeah, it
Yeah,
looks really
I know
good,
how
man.
the Force Awakens was like seen like you can just.
Well,
listen
that's
to
the
it.
thing
Oh,
about
this is this,
that's the
this
thing I
is
was gonna say about JJ is like JJ does these like movies that are like snapshots of nostalgia, and then he like makes them look new and good, like Star Trek and when he did Super 8, he tried to do like a Spielbergy looking thing, and it looked very Spielberg.
was
and
fun.
It was fine, and
It's a real disappointment though.
and he's
Yeah,
doing
so
the.
yeah.
I agree, and he's doing the same with this with
looks
Star Wars too. He's doing these like kind of like assembling imagery from his childhood that he remembers looking really cool, and then seeing it because the shot with like the Falcon coming in with all the ships and stuff. Like that's very.
That's another thing where it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's really
Oh,
cool.
that was so cool.
Very reminiscent of Return of the Jedi when the Falcon comes in and all the other ships are there with it, and then they could raid the
But on
Death
like,
Star or whatever.
but on human growth hormones. That,
Right.
That
right.
image is insane.
With more computer power
Yeah.
than ever before. But yeah, it looks so exciting, man. I'm so ready. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
It's over. This is the end of the Skywalker stuff, which is actually kind
Maybe.
of interesting
We'll see.
because if it is the end of the Skywalker
I
stuff,
believe nothing.
which, well, technically they're doing that Obi-Wan prequel series, so it's kind of not the end
And
of the
maybe
Skywalker
with
stuff.
Ewan, right?
Yeah. No, he's in. He's fully in. He's locked in as
That
Obi-Wan.
guy has acted so much.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And then
he's
there's
been around
also-
forever in everything.
There's also going to be that Cassian, the guy from Rogue One, that like Spanish guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to have his own show too, so that's still Star Wars saga stuff. But I'm really excited to see like what they do after this because they're still going to make Star Wars movies. They're never going to stop making Star Wars movies ever.
Yeah.
So, but they're going to go
I know.
into new territory with new characters.
Live action
Mandalorian is the first
Rendar.
one. See, that'd be cool. Shadows of the Empire. That'd be fucking cool.
I wish I liked how they called Rogue One a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
and they did that with Solo too, I think, but I don't think they said it in the full title.
No.
And I wish they would have done that. But
Yeah.
I was like, it's interesting what would differentiate a Star Wars movie from a Star Wars story because like they're all the same.
Yeah.
A story is a story.
The way
It's a
I
Star
work
Yeah.
Wars is a Star Wars story.
the way I work it out
a
in
Star Wars story is a star
Stair doors.
where stairs is.
Do you guys see the stair doors?
the way I work out the Star Wars story thing in my head is like it's like if the movie stars a main
Steve's like,
Star
"Enough with your
Wars
bullshit. Listen.
if the movie stars a main Star Wars character like a Han Solo, that's a Star Wars movie. But if the movie doesn't have like a Star Wars main character in it, that's a Star Wars story.
Yeah, but like Darth Vader is in
Like that Endor
Rogue
movie.
One.
That's true, but he's like an aside thing at the very end.
The hell was that called?
What?
The Endor movie?
The Ewoks?
Yeah, was it-
the
Ewok
Ewok Adventure.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, one of them was the Ewok Adventure Caravan of Courage, and the other one was like the Ewok Adventure.
Did you hear my answer?
What?
The Ewocalypse.
Ewocalypse is very
I actually
good.
like that a lot. Holy crap.
What about
Oh my God, it's an Ewocalypse.
Okay. What about Ewocalypse Now? And it's a parody of Apocalypse Now, but with Ewoks
A Star Wars
going
story.
into battle for Endor, and that's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ewocalypse Now, a Star Wars story.
Or they're a Las Vegas dancing troupe, and they're the E-Jabberwockies.
Thank you to the folks, by the way, who sent the articles about mole people.
Oh yeah, getting
I
a lot
won't
of
get those hours of my life back.
Did you deep dive?
I deep dived a little, and it
Yeah.
made me sad.
Did you watch anything?
Mm-mm.
I'm still trying to find time to watch one of the documentaries because I really want to watch one of those. I started watching this Satanic Church documentary, or the
I'll
Church
actually
of
get out of
Satan,
here right now.
the Church of Satanism documentary, and it was just I don't know. It was kind of interesting. There's no reason why I should have brought that up at all. It was kind of because the Satanic Church is really.
Did you
just,
guys see what Matt Reeves did? He went on Twitter and he said, "I've created a bot that's going to
Michael Reeves.
Michael Reeves. Sorry, what did I
Oh,
say?
Matt Reeves is the director of Cloverfield.
Yeah.
And the upcoming The Batman.
Oh, there you go. That's true.
Whoa, yeah. I just whatever. I like movies, but
Dude, you just knew stuff. Good job.
they're my passion. Yeah, so he did this thing where he was like, I just got this room. I need to decorate it. Could hire an interior designer, could ask some friends. I thought, why not ask you guys? So he goes, I've created a bot that whatever you reply to my tweet and the most liked suggestions from Amazon, all Amazon,
Just get sent?
this bot will buy it. And it's like, so you decide which ones you like, go through. So all these people start replying. Things get like hundreds
Fuck,
of
that's so
favorites.
good.
And then all of a sudden this bot starts replying to those tweets going, purchase, purchase, purchase.
Jesus.
So in the end, and he put a limit on it that they could only make it up to $25 because he was like, I can't, if I forgot to do that, I would, not have any money left. So he just posted the video today, and everyone should go watch it. It's very good, and I'm so glad that Joe, you brought him
genius.
into my life. And he goes through the video. For one, he's just hilarious, and he goes through and he opens his front door, and he's like, I can't wait for the packages to get here. They should arrive pretty soon. And he opens the door, and there's like 100 packages just on his patio, but he opens the door to grab like Postmates. So he just trudges through the packages, and he's like, oh, that's for me? For Michael? Thank you. And then he walks back, trudges through the packages, and he turns back and goes, oh, those are the packages. And then
Wait, how many packages were there?
it was like 94 or something. Insane.
Under $25?
Yeah. That people suggested that he had no idea what it was because he didn't look at the tweets.
So it's like pens and stuff, like weird.
It's all sorts of stuff. There's like a sex swing. Somebody sent him a King James version of the Bible because everyone's just trolling him and sent.
Yeah.
I think there was like
That's really fun.
one. He shakes the box and goes, "That's just rocks. They're sending me rocks."
And it was rocks.
I didn't get that far in the video.
Dude,
Maybe.
That's great.
That guy's just next level, and he's got that youth energy.
He's good
So
boy.
he's got all those ideas and those smarts, and he actually follows through with it all. Man, that kid, that grown man.
Someone sent him a mouse pad.
That's good. That's a good gift, a mouse pad.
Is it?
Very practical.
Is it?
Everyone needs it.
Steve,
What?
do you want to?
What?
Can you reveal what your Halloween costume is?
Yeah, I
this
was just
year?
going to talk about that.
Oh, thank
I was just
God.
going to talk about Halloween.
Oh,
what are we
rad,
doing? What are we
dude.
doing for Halloween?
Oh, I love it.
What are you doing for Halloween, Elliot?
I'm flying to do MGM Springfield.
That's a
in
dumb costume.
Massachusetts on November 1st and
How do
2nd with
you-
Alex Clark. Alex Clark.
you
Have you
wear
guys
a
seen Alex
plain
Clark stuff?
outfit?
Speaking of YouTubers.
You've introduced me to Alex Clark, and I've yet
He's great.
to deep
He
dive.
juggles and does fun stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So you're not going to celebrate
I'm
Halloween,
doing a costume.
and you think that's okay?
I'm doing a costume. Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's gonna get in time. I ordered off Pinterest and spent way too much money on it. But it's to do.
That's like a
It's
one
to
of a
dress
kind.
up at the Grace and Mamrie show in Irvine this upcoming Sunday. That's already passed.
Wait,
I don't think it's gonna arrive, which I just realized, which sucks.
they're doing a show, and you're going to be in your Halloween costume.
You're going in it, or
me
you're gonna
and
surprise
Chip,
them?
Mamrie's boyfriend. Yeah, he reached out and was like, "I'm doing a costume for this show, and I'm going as Gritty."
Oh, that's great.
So I
That's a
got
good outfit.
It's like a gritty crocheted hood thing, and then I need to
cool.
find like
Like
an
you
orange,
found a gritty outfit
well,
somehow?
not a gritty outfit because they don't make them.
Yeah.
So I need to go get like an
Copyright.
orange jumpsuit, I guess, and fill it with padding, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to do that. You guys know?
Dude, low budget gritty. I love it.
Oh yeah, and
I
I'm
would
gonna
love-
get
Low
two
budge.
orange wigs and put them on just my tennis shoes, so it looks like his little claws.
low budge gritty.
I can't wait.
And Grace doesn't know. I think it'll be very very.
I need to
humorous.
see this.
But Chip, Mamrie's boyfriend, is going as just a skunk.
Oh, I love that.
That's
Why
cool.
not?
Yeah, it is very very.
So
good.
so you effectively have your Halloween costume.
I haven't built it yet, or found the. I don't know, where would you find an orange jumpsuit? Oh, probably at that store down there.
I mean, you
That-
could just check Amazon. Amazon might have them, and you could just have them 2-day sent
a
delivered
Party
to you.
City will have an orange
Very
jumpsuit.
good idea, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, you could use one of these curtains.
yeah.
to wrap
You could
your
go to a
body
thrift
up.
store too, and just look for the most orange-looking things in the racks, and then just
What
get
would
them.
you guys do if you came in and I had taken an orange curtain down and I had a full sewing machine and I was building, had sewn an
And it's, like,
entire
really
jumpsuit?
good?
Yeah.
I'd be impressed by your ingenuity.
Me
and
too.
Say, why didn't you film it?
Yeah.
And not only that, I'd be
But
like,
you wouldn't be
can we
surprised?
continue to do this?
Oh, I'd be very surprised. And then impressed is a version of surprised. I think it's the most positive version of surprised. Like, holy shit, Elliot, you can sew?
Let's dive into this.
God dang.
To be surprised.
What if
So
we-
for Halloween night, though, like you're
I'll
not
be on
doing
a
any
plane.
Halloween
I'll be flying
things.
like all day. Yeah.
you should wear a
Okay.
costume on the plane?
Maybe.
Joe, do you have Halloween plans?
Well, I will go trick or treating like I do every week. We go to one of those places where it's like, for whatever reason, everybody on the street is like, "Yeah, we're gonna go balls to the
Toluca
wall."
Lake.
Not. But I've heard of Toluca Lake is really good.
You guys should, if you ever want to switch it up.
But it's just one of those communities and neighborhoods where everybody and all the stuff's already set up, but everybody's to the nines at their houses and stuff, and they do like basically. 3 or 4 of these houses are putting on shows during the night, and they get their whole family members, like their clans, to come out and dress up and make mini haunted houses for the kids as they go up and door to door and stuff. It's really fun.
I have a question for you, Joe, as a parent during Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
How often are you
7.
dealing? How often are you dealing
got me.
with Halloween candy related
0.
vomiting during Halloween
None.
in your life
Never.
with your kids?
Never.
Really?
Well, I preach and demand moderation.
Yeah. So, but I mean, kids though, they hide
I
the
let
candy.
them go a little
or they-
crazy, and then it's bedtime.
Do you deal with the scares of candy still? Like, do you?
No, I've never once been.
yeah.
I've never seen in my
Parents
existence
don't
as
come home freaked
a
out?
as a child trick or treating way too long to my sophomore year in high school to my kids right now. I've never seen a piece of candy or anything thrown into a bag that gave me alarm at all, other than somebody throwing in those horrible peanut butter pieces of crap that don't have a name, and they're just the worst candies.
Yeah.
What are those?
They're like wrapped in the black and the orange.
Yeah.
and
They're
they're
awesome.
just-
it's
The
like
caramels.
taffy.
Yeah.
It's taffy.
It's-
Yeah.
but they're just garbage. It's like, don't put garbage in my kid's bag,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
I know that this would be bad, and I'm not saying it would be a good thing or that it should ever happen, but because children have developing brains. But I read this story about this Halloween scare where they were putting like weed and giving weed edibles, which I've heard happens every year.
It's just a waste of weed.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about it though, and like if you had a kid who got like super high while eating a bunch of candy and like running around trick or treating, I think that might be very funny.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know it's not. I know it'd be awful, but like Jackson, kind of stoned and
Yeah.
also hyped up on sugar, running around.
Who knows what that would be?
Yeah.
He would
What a
say some funny
combination.
stuff.
I feel like it's the same with like when kids get a little drunk too. And they're like, and they do it in movies and TV shows all the time. We're like, oh, the uncle gave little Johnny too much to drink. And he goes around going, fuck you, Dad, or whatever. Like, they're all, like, being hilarious. Like, that's always a fun idea. Don't drug children.
Yeah, it's a scene more than a...
Please don't drug children. This
we're-
has been brought to you by... my daughter's got a cool costume.
What is it?
Did you guys watch season 3 Stranger Things?
Mhm.
Some
thing?
of it.
I don't think... Maybe you're
Ice
not
Cream
to
Girl?
this point. No, he's Alexei, the Russian
Oh, I don't know that. Oh,
That
that's
loves
the
kind of...
hacker girl?
that loves the Slurpee. No, the dude,
That's like a spoiler for me.
the Slurpee Russian that Hopper takes.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah,
who-
she's going
who
as
that is.
Alexei, which I love.
Whoa, that's going to be
Is
great.
that like
Yeah.
a payoff
Was
with
he-
the kid who's talking to the Russian girl on the radio?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a spoiler.
Isn't
then.
that cool though? Yeah.
Did she come up with that?
Yeah.
That's great.
She just loves Stranger Things, and that's the character she loves the most.
And
So
your
she's-
son?
Bumblebee
Nice.
from
The
Transformers.
Transforms?
Yeah.
From
Did you
Les
see-
Transforms?
Yeah.
You saw the costumes that Grace did for when we went to Mamrie's Fall Brawl thing, which is a wrestling themed party.
You guys were ladders.
Oh, yeah, I did see
She
that.
got little
Which I
dolls
love.
and put them.
I love stuff like that so much.
I was like, how'd you even? I was like,
I know, that's very creative.
I like
super creative.
I like the Alexei stuff so much that I'm debating whether I try to convince Jackson to also go, and we do a family of 4 Alexies,
Oh, that's so
which
funny.
I think
Yeah.
would be really funny.
that's great.
What
yeah.
do you have planned?
Doing the
I don't.
same
I-
costume is
it's
very fun.
always last minute, and I knock it out of the park once every 3 years. Once every. Kate, what are you going as?
Billie Eilish from the You Should See Me in a Crown music video.
I don't know what that one is. You should see me in a.
Like in all white sweats, and she has a crown, and spiders are crawling over her.
Ooh.
An oversized sweater and oversized sweatpants is the Billie Eilish costume, basically. That's like a great,
Comfort.
easy costume for people.
Yeah.
I might end up going as Billie Eilish to this.
That's
thing.
pretty funny. I went as Ned Flanders one year, and I nailed that on.
Oh,
accident.
that's very
I don't know if
good.
you remember that or not, but I had my mustache and I found the green shirt.
I don't think I
and
remember
I'll show you
it.
the Insta.
Let's pop it into
The
the video
Insta.
version of this. For those of you that
It's
don't
on my
know, there's a
Insta.
video
It's
version.
really
You
good.
can watch it
It's
on
really fun.
youtube.com/the
Enjoy it.
Valley
I hope
Folk.
you have a good time.
Steve, what do you? I love your idea. Say
Oh,
what your
thanks,
idea
man.
is.
I've had this idea in my head for a while, and I always beat myself up about the idea that I can't come up with like a clever Halloween outfit idea or something original and new, and it's just something I really struggle with, and it's like kind of something that it's like one of my kryptonite things, I guess.
Quick tangent, just a bragging tangent. The cleverest one that I've ever come up with, and I forget about it all the time, but it's my favorite, was when I was Chick Ken Masters, and I was Ken from Street Fighter, but I was also a chicken. So I was a chicken dressed as Ken from Street Fighters.
What's Masters?
That's his last name, Ken Masters. So I was-
Ken's last name is
yeah,
Masters?
so I was Chick Ken Masters.
I think it should just be Chick Ken.
That worked too.
Yeah.
Either
I didn't
one.
know Masters was his last
Yep.
name.
I
Steve,
loved it.
I got an idea for you.
Okay. Well, I already have it.
I interrupted.
Well,
him.
maybe next year.
Okay, sure.
It's just a fun thing.
Okay.
Before you,
Sure.
I was looking at you. What you should do is you should go as your forearm down on your right side of your body. So you get that mask,
Oh, and I
and then
and
you
just
get
wear
a
skin
bodysuit,
colored
and you paint on big toe or big hands at the
Yeah.
bottom, and you turn your whole 2 legs.
or maybe it's
into
like
these fingers.
I can wear a fake hand as a hat, and my face is the Dr.
Ooh,
Zayas
great,
tattoo.
great, great.
And then
Upside
the
down.
rest is
or just
yeah.
a mask upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, the rest is just
The
you're
rest is
nude.
just
You're
skin.
just
Yeah,
nude.
yeah.
And you can build it into the whatever the
Or
forearm.
I can even
thing
wear
is.
like a long tube so it looks like an arm, and
Yeah.
I'm just going as my arm.
You're- and then when people
Amazing.
ask,
It's
you go,
so
"Yeah, it's
fucking
my arm."
weird. Oh, yeah. See,
Yeah.
I'm going as the tattoo on
it
my
would
arm.
have to be upside down.
Yeah.
I
Which
should
would
get
make it
But a big
insane.
hand, a big freaking
But that
hand
means
in
the
the air?
neck will be for the mask will go into the arm.
Yeah,
the forearm.
Yeah, because it has to be. There is a lot of room here between my hand and the tattoo.
Yeah. Which is
So it'd
great.
have to go up kind of long before you get to the hand.
yeah.
It is done.
And upside down, dude. I should. The best way to do that, I think. Well, it might require a shaving, but damn.
3D print it.
No,
I was
face
thinking- I was gonna
paint.
think.
Oh.
But I'd have to shave my face.
Yeah,
and
because to make it look
wouldn't
like
work.
you could get one of those you'd have to shave. Well, no,
Or
maybe you have a beard.
You know how you can make those? They do those things where they print things on those like spandex mask things. I could just have it printed upside down on one of those, and I just wear that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We should get those printed of all of our heads, and then just
We really
and we should
should.
just all wear them on ourselves.
We totally should.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't do it, I might this year go as your right forearm.
That's fun. Yeah,
Great.
Sure.
Okay. now you,
Anyway,
Sorry,
so yeah, no, that's fine. I
no,
just
these are fun ideas. This is great. This is
Yeah,
great.
I just like I'm very down on myself for not coming up with anything kind of clever, and I don't know if this is clever. It's just kind of fun, and
I love it.
So I've been tossing around the idea of this costume for a while, and I'm finally doing it. And so I'm going as a human Slimer, like Slimer before he died, before he became a ghost.
I love
And
it
the way
so
I'm doing
much.
it is I'm gonna wear like neon green, like a neon green '80s jacket with like a gold chain with like a hot dog on it, and then I'm gonna have like a green beanie with like all these like food patches on them, and then like green glasses, and then I'm gonna have rings with like food, and I'm just basically gonna look like an '80s like food we were thinking the back of the jacket says like hot dog eating championship 1980 or something.
Yeah, hot dog chomper 1988, and that's like
Yeah.
how he died. Was
Yeah.
during a hot dog eating
choking
competition.
on a hot dog. Yeah, so I'm gonna do human Slimer. That's my costume.
Is I haven't seen that movie in forever.
But you've seen Slimer.
But yeah, you're talking about from
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
And is that a real character? Do they ever show
No,
what Slimer
never.
looks like?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Ever.
great costume.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very fun. I'm
Is
very
there
excited
no
about it.
Slimer backstory? Have we
No,
ever?
but, you
even in
know-
the cartoon, did they never Slimer backstory?
There was a script that some piece of shit asshole wrote way back in the day that
Was his name
never-
Steve Zaragoza?
yeah. No, I didn't write anything. I've never written a script for a Ghostbusters movie, but this piece of shit did. And in it,
No, Joe, I'm talking about a different piece of shit.
but it had like an origin for Slimer, and he was like, it was actually kind of cool, but it would have shown like Slimer as being a disciple of Zool or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it would be like a very old because the ghost
Yeah.
is so.
Oh, wait, I think I
Exactly.
just made connections in my mind of what
Of
you're
who we're talking about?
Yeah, I get it now. I know what you were doing now.
Yeah.
I thought you were angry that it was penned. Nope.
No, it never got made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its
so
creation wasn't the problem. Its creator was.
it's the creator.
I
Yes.
guess what
The
you're saying.
writer.
Yeah.
Should we do some ads?
Sure, baby.
Let's do it.
Sure, baby.
I
I'm
know-
the Joker, baby.
I know who you guys are talking about.
Okay, good. Now you're on the same page.
Yeah, but
with everyone else too.
I stand by Rob Corddry.
You say Rob Corddry?
Rob Corddry wrote a Ghostbusters
A lot of crap being slung about Rob
Of
Corddry right
all
now, and I'm
things
done
to
with
fall
it.
out of your mouth. Holy
Okay,
crap!
hang on.
I love Rob Corddry. I think he's so funny.
script. Okay, here's a song for whoever wants to start.
I don't got one up yet.
I'll dive right in, guys. I got great news. I love the holidays. I'm going to talk about them. It's crazy early to be talking about the holidays if you're not into them as much as I am, but you'd be wrong. It's great. It's perfect. It's very fun. You don't want to go through another holiday season taking closed-mouth photos while everyone else is grinning ear to ear. That got so much sadder than I expected it to. Getting a photo-ready smile starts right now, and it's easier than ever with clear liners from Candid. Get ready, folks. We're going to have a very oral ad run here. Candid's aligners
You're
can
welcome.
help straighten. You're welcome. Your teeth will thank us. Candid's aligners can help straighten your teeth faster than traditional wire braces, and treatment takes just 6 months on average. An experienced orthodontist who is licensed in your state creates a custom treatment plan that you can get all excited about, and then they show you a 3D preview so you can see how your teeth will look after you're done. Candid's aligners are comfortable, removable, and completely invisible. Candid ships your aligners directly to you, so there's no hassle of going to an orthodontist's office, and Candid costs 65% less than braces. Wouldn't that be a fun thing to get in the mail? A new set of teeth? And with,
Yes.
and with each
Is that
aligner
possible?
purchased, it is with Candid, Steve.
Okay.
With your aligner, with each aligner purchased, Candid donates $25 to Smile Train, who brings safe 100% free cleft lip and palate treatment to children around
awesome.
the globe, which is very beautiful.
That's awesome.
So
Thank you.
And that's a good amount too, because that's per
That
wow.
adds up.
So here's the deal. Get your photo-ready smile by the holidays. Go to candidco.com/Valleycast and use Valleycast to get $75 off. That's candidco.com/Valleycast. Code Valleycast for $75 off. candidco.com/Valleycast. Code, you're never going to believe it, Valleycast.
And guys. Once you get that nice little smile, you got to keep it up. You don't want it to go to waste.
Absolutely
It would
not.
be a waste to let that go to waste, and that's why I'm going to talk to you guys about Quip with a music change
Yeah,
on
of course.
cue. Guys, mornings are complicated. You got to like get up. You got to like figure out what you're going to do in the day. You got to eat. You got to get dressed. There's so many choices. Why not simplify that? You know,
Of course.
with a Quip toothbrush. You know where it is. It's in that cool little Quip holder on the mirror.
What's in my shower right now?
It's in your shower. Do you have the holder in the shower?
No, I'm pretty gross.
You could though. Oh,
I fly by the seat of my pants.
It's like it's on your loofah.
It's resting against the shampoo
What
bottle.
loofah? Well, you don't have to do what Elliot does. You can put that cool little thing, the holder on the mirror, and throw your Quip toothbrush in there, and then start your day off right, you guys. Quip's awesome. It's got sensitive sonic vibrations for an effective clean that's gentle on your sensitive gums. Because people brush too hard, but Quip will make you not do that. It's got built-in 2-minute timer pulses every 30 seconds to remind you when to switch sides and help you to clean your whole mouth evenly. 90% of us don't brush for a full 2 minutes or don't clean evenly. Do you guys think you brush for 2 minutes if you're not rocking like the Quip sensor?
I'm rocking a Quip brush. I've been using them for.
But
like,
prior
a
to
while
that,
now.
do you feel like you were?
No.
I felt like I was either brushing my teeth for 30 seconds or 14 minutes, and my teeth are going to fall off when it was done. I'd be like, I've been brushing for too long.
I was told by dentists like, do you punch yourself in the mouth with your toothbrush?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it soft, you guys, and Quip will help you do it soft. Let's see here. It's got a multi-use
that's very
cover
nice.
that works as a stand, mounts to your mirror, and slides over your bristles to pack and protect your Quip on the go.
It is hard not to make this sound
I know.
sexual.
I know. Brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5 bones. I was going to say dollars, and then it went to bones, so ballers. A friendly reminder when it's time for a refresh and to stay committed to your oral health every month. Guys, Quip is one of the first electronic brushes accepted by the American Dental Association. They're backed by over 25,000 dental professionals, and they have thousands of verified 5-star reviews.
This music is like really calming me.
I know. It's like
It's
I
the
wanna
best.
slow down the read.
It's the best holding
And it feels good to
toothbrush
hold,
for
too.
holding I've ever
Absolutely. It
experienced.
feels nice in the hand.
Nice brushed metal.
So, guys,
or
we
whatever
love
is.
it. You're going to love Quip, so get it. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/Valley right now, you can get your first refill pack for free. So do it. We love it, and then you can love it too. And then we can all love it together with that 25,000 dentist coalition that they found all in one place.
Well,
Isn't that crazy?
They were all hanging out.
Yeah, man.
Steve, what the hell else do you have to say about people's mouths?
I just wanted to say about
We've
Quip
covered
that
straightness.
a brush in the hand is worth a quip in the mouth.
Yes, it is.
All right, here we go, guys. Now my ad's it's time for my ad now.
I was hoping, part of me was hoping it was going to be death metal, and you're going to be like, Office man, that's bad.
What a funky
Sorry,
little-
spoiler.
Growing a business is hard, guys. We know as the Valley folk,
Yes, we do.
especially when you're wasting hours every day moving data from emails to spreadsheets to your CRM to
yes,
wherever.
we do.
You guys understand that?
Yes, we do.
Shouldn't that kind of stuff just happen without you lifting a finger? Well, Zapier can help, guys. Zapier is the easiest way to automate your work. It connects all your business software and handles work for you so you can focus on the things that matter the most, like your business that matters. No more wasting your time on tasks that you know could be automated, because that's exactly what Zapier was built to do. Just go to our special link, zapier.com/Valley, and connect the apps you use most and let Zapier take it from there. Zapier lets you instantly engage with leads, send them to a CRM or spreadsheet. Then notify your team so they can act fast. And that's just scratching the surface. Zapier supports more than 1,500 business applications, so the possibilities are virtually endless. Best of all, it's easy to build the exact solution you need in minutes without writing code or asking a developer for help, because no one likes doing that. Join more than 4.5 million people who are saving an average of 40 hours per month by using Zapier. So guys, right now through the end of the month, try Zapier for free by going to our special link, zapier.com/valley. That's ZAPIER.com/valley for your free 14-day trial. Even if you don't know what it is, give it a shot. Zapier.com/valley.
Dun,
It
dun,
looked
dun.
looked like I was checking out there, but I was Googling Zapier, and it's French for paper. So
Zapier.
I sometimes catch myself just getting lost in a Steve Zaragoza moment and just warmly smiling, and that's what just happened. Because
yeah, there's no point in trying to. The room has padded walls. You're not
Yeah.
going to escape. You just
Steve-
got to get comfy and hunker down.
did the thing where in improv they're like, "Don't be afraid of silence, like embrace silence." And Steve totally did that right there, and I was just watching him embrace silent moments, and it took the ad read to another level. So good
Thank
job,
you, Joe.
Steve.
I got to do you guys know, are you familiar with KFI?
Why have I heard that?
KFI is a radio station, AM 640 KFI.
Okay.
And I used to listen to KFI as a kid for some reason, because they had all these shows for some reason that my brother and I would listen to. Like at one point there was a show called Mr. KFI, where it was this guy that didn't screen the calls and would just answer phone calls all night. And it was like
That sounds
madness.
amazing.
It was madness. And my brother and I loved it. And we even called in all the time and would like troll him and do funny prank things. And so anyway, years ago, because of SourceFed or whatever, some stupid successes or whatever, I was asked to come in and be a guest host for this KFI show. And so I got to do a radio show one day, and it was like an hour show, and they gave me like news to read, and they gave me like
Cool.
all these things. And so I got to control like this weird radio show, and I did a ton of that. I just like was silent for so long in between all these things. I could be like, top of the news hour here. Yeah, looks like forest park rangers are pretty upset with litter.
They got to do something with that.
Did they hate you or did they love
No,
you?
they loved it. They were like, "Thank you for having fun with
They
it."
were like, "This is an AM station. Nobody's freaking.
Yeah.
Come on,
Dude, all I
why
could
do
think
we
about-
have this station?"
all I could
insane.
think
Like-
about was people driving and listening to their favorite radio station, and then like hearing this fucking asshole reading the news like a piece of shit.
That's a dream job.
It was very fun.
Is it still? I was just about to ask you. When I was a kid, I thought being a radio DJ would be so much fun.
It still
and
seems like
awesome.
it'd be
Is
so
it
cool.
Like, yeah,
I think the problem with it is it's like if it's a morning radio show for when people are in traffic and shit, it's like you get to the studio at 4 a.m., you're there for 3 hours, 1 hour is the show, and then you're like done for the day. But it's like that every day essentially.
I mean, if that's a good salary, I'm in.
I guess you're right. I
Apparently
was talking
typically
to
not
my.
a very good salary.
I
is
said
what
I
I've
was
heard.
telling Mike, I was like, we should just do a dynamic banter radio station takeover. Like we should just hit up some radio station and be like, let us like take over your show, and we'll just do like a weird thing, and we'll get some people listening to the radio maybe. But I have always one of my dream jobs as a kid was being a radio DJ, VJ.
Probably like
We're-
on a Kevin and Bean type show.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
exactly.
We're like 2 minutes away, or walking 2 minutes away from that. Like that's all radio stations over there.
Oh, really?
Tons and tons
Is that true?
And satellite
Yeah,
radio.
just
and
down
all
the
that
road,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's across from.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah.
But it's not just those shows. It's so many.
Yes, I did. Yeah, you're right. I was aware of that.
I
Isn't
went
there
into
like a
that
Ryan
building-
Seacrest shows there and like Steve Harvey?
There's a
and stuff
Ryan
like that?
Yeah.
Seacrest show everywhere.
Yeah, there really is.
On every, it's like Starbucks. It's just freaking everywhere.
Dude, Mario Lopez has some kind of podcast or something, and I was looking at his podcast studio for some reason because I was watching some show where they showed it for a second, and it's like so nice.
Oh, I'm sure.
We should like upgrade our podcast studio soon and make it just like sweet, like sweet ass candy.
You know how
wine.
that starts?
Yes, with chairs.
I thought
Absolutely.
you said James.
Brought
Like,
to you by
James.
Chairs.
Get in here.
James, We hired you to fix the podcast room like a year ago.
All right,
James!
Joe, do you have a topic? You dang sexy bastard.
What I had on my mind was I was sitting in the other room with Kevin. We have some brand deals coming up for some board games that we're really excited about that we're going to do with some friends next week. And it got me thinking about the mechanics of board games and which ones are great, and they're great for a reason, and which ones are just garbage.
Racist.
And racist. There are some racist board games out there for sure. I just want to know what board games do you guys stand behind as like the best of the best? Because I also play a lot with my kids too, and there's tiers. There's ones that you play with your children that are fine for them, but then there's ones that stand the test of time.
I'm a weirdo and I love Monopoly, man.
I love Monopoly.
I don't know
That's my
why I
answer.
love it.
It's 100% my answer.
I don't know why.
Okay,
I used to-
Monopoly. You Monopoly lovers, get out of here!
I don't know why.
Oh, it's the best. I love it. I love it.
I hate it.
I used to
just-
collect Monopoly boards and still have several.
I have Monopoly.
I have an
boards.
heirloom edition, a deluxe edition, and I got a bunch of themed ones.
Dude.
And then my parents for Christmas got me an antique Monopoly table that's like this high. It's a complete tabletop, and it has like wooden drawers
That's
that
cool.
has
Whoa.
all
I
the
appreciate
pieces.
that. But Monopoly is now the
can't
whore
get
of the
shipping.
board game world. They have whored themselves out. There is a Monopoly, like something themed Monopoly for everything.
Have you played
They
the
used to be
credit card
classy.
Monopoly?
They're
I like
not
the credit
classy
card.
It's
anymore.
nice.
Yeah.
Ugh, no banker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, you still need a banker, but they use you just punch in the.
use the ATM machine thing.
Really?
There's like
Yeah.
a little digital machine.
You just take your card, which has like a little notch in it, depending on which one you
Yeah,
are,
man.
and it just.
It's too long. The arguments always are just exhausting because nobody plays Monopoly the same. So it's like, no, that's not how I play. And then people just hate it so much.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well,
You get to the, like-
I get that. I mean, people. It's a commonly hated
it's a
game.
divisive game.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably
At
a
this point.
cutthroat asshole doing it too.
I
aren't
am
you?
incredibly cutthroat. I will destroy.
I haven't played a game of Monopoly.
But I got
in
like a
years.
strategy that I like to stick to. That's what I
Dude,
like
the
about it,
strategies
which
get
is-
all the freaking railroads. You get all those
I-
railroads, and
I
you
have
are
a
a
slightly
baron.
differences, but yes, the railroads are
Whew.
dope.
Oh, the railroads are good.
If you get them
times.
early, and then I have
Yeah, man.
I have a policy of when I start, like basically I buy every property that I land on, no matter what
Yeah.
it is, and then I aim specifically to gain the Monopoly. That's the orange. It's my favorite.
The
one.
orangages.
Yeah, Tennessee Avenue, St.
Yeah.
James Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Vermont.
know what you're talking about.
I like I have an Indiana
New York.
Jones Monopoly that comes in like a cool crate, and like all the
Oh, that's
pieces
fun.
are cool, and there's like Indy's whip and his hat and stuff. I like collecting them too. Like I don't have very many of them, but
Collecting
I have some cool
the different
ones.
monopolies.
Yeah, it's weird
So
'cause
much
it's all
real
the same
estate in your
game.
house, and which is a pun. But
I got
that's
rid of a
lot.
lot of them. Right now, I just have my classic Planet of the Apes, like vintage looking one, and then I have my Monopoly or my Indiana Jones one.
What is Park Place and Boardwalk in Indiana Jones?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Is it one of them just like Dad's Love?
I used to, when I was a kid, I went through a big phase where I would play the computer versions like constantly.
Yeah, weird.
And
It's
I would like
technology came up, and you're like, I'm gonna do the things that I could do on my floor, but on my computer.
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
But I think it's because no one wanted to, like, my parents would be like, no, we're not going to play Monopoly again. And then the computer had opponents. And then I would have to, like, negotiate with the little,
Yeah.
which kind of sucked because they wouldn't take.
Do you play to like the point where like you're having to like do IOUs and all that stuff and sell off and all that?
If I do,
Go
it's
crazy.
probably, the game's pretty much done.
Yeah.
I don't have that much energy. I don't think.
That's so much. The best Monopoly game is the McDonald's Monopoly game.
I also love that. Yeah, I get excited every year. I love peeling those stupid pieces off.
And
the,
always being disappointed.
always. Yeah.
Every single time.
I mean, but people really win, guys.
They didn't that one year. You heard about that, right?
No.
Like some guy just rigged the whole thing for him and his friends to win. Like he was an employee.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
I play Sorry with the kids a lot, and that's really fun. When you're playing with the little ones, it's not so much an adult game, but that's good.
I like Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you play? You remember Aggravation? You ever play that?
Yeah. Mastermind is another old school game that my daughter got recently, which is really fun. I love Scattergories. Scattergories might be my favorite.
That makes sense because
Board
you're
game.
a wordsman. I suck at categories. Like,
Really?
I don't have whatever bridge
We should do
connects
Scattergories
those
for a
brain
video.
parts. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I really like Munchkin, even though it's not much
It's a
of
card
a
game.
It's more of a card game
Yeah, Munchkin's
than a
great.
board game. But I like Munchkin a lot.
Oh yeah, I pitched this to you guys. Can I pitch it on the podcast? I'll pitch it on the
Sure.
podcast. Let's see if people want us to do it. I want to take these kid games. The game is called the video series will be called Kid Games
Oh yeah, this is
Big
good.
Risks.
This is
And
good.
we play
You should call it Kid Games Big Whisks.
Big whisks. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. You just took it to the next level. So we're gonna take these child games, ones that are designed for children from like 4 to 6, ages 4 to 6, and they're these no skill games that are entirely luck based, based off
Life?
of like drawing a card. Life. There's a no. Is there any? There's. Yeah.
I don't think there's
Very little, if any, in life.
Yeah.
But yes, it's like Chutes and Ladders. It's Sorry is one of them. It's Candyland, stuff like that,
yeah.
where it's just chance and anybody can play. But the only catch is we all have to
strip.
put naked. We all have to put $100 of our own money into the pot, winner take all. And we just watch us get incredibly competitive and pissed off as chance.
I mean, this
Not
totally
in a million
destroys
years
us.
am I ever going to do $100 at this terrible.
But that's
Why
the thing.
not?
That's
Because
the
it's
thing.
total chance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what makes
I will
it
do
intriguing.
$20. Yeah.
But you
I'm
don't
not
care
putting
about,
more into.
You don't care
into-
about 20.
I'm not putting more into Candyland than I do poker.
The video series only works as if we care way too much about the money that's in the pot. We will be so
Yeah.
fucking pissed off if we win.
I
if
bet
we
I-
lose 100, but we will be so elated if we win.
I think that's-
imagine,
I think that's a very fun
imagine
idea.
how invested we
I-
will be as
it
grown
could be
men over
dangerous. It could be
Candyland. It could be very dangerous.
So the winner of the whole thing
gets
gets.
the money.
like $500 or something.
Yeah,
or $1,000 bucks.
No, whoever's like whatever comes from everybody.
How many
that
players can you
answers
have in
up.
Candyland?
4, but we could always.
Are you
do
sure?
more.
Is that the maximum?
Well, I know the little guys. Yeah. There's a little Asian girl. There's a white girl. There's a white guy. And there's a black guy. In our game.
Let's see. Okay, so it's 4
Yeah.
total. So let's do four.
But see
so
how
400
much, like-
bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
$400 is the
you
pot.
could lose
Yeah,
100,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you could gain 400.
I mean, I'm in, dude. I think this is a very
dude,
fun idea.
I know it'll work because I fucking hate losing $20. But if it was 100, dude, I feel like
Is there
How-
any
you can't
strategy
argue
to
over it.
Candyland?
Yeah, because if there's no strategy, we're all just going to be like, let's do this. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do
I
it.
mean, but there's got to be some benefit, right? Like rolling the dice first or something.
maybe
Or like there's some
there's
kinda-
so much chance. Candyland can go forever. Sorry, there's a little bit more like fuck
I
you.
feel like
Maybe there'd have to be a ref or something.
there's no ref. It's
But
just.
no,
a
I'm
game.
saying like a ref to be there to be like maybe making sure nothing sneaky's going on. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
in though. I think that's a very fun idea.
I do like. I mean, you could also do a game like Aggravation would also be very good for that because you can piss people off.
That's
and
why.
that
That's why I
would-
think Sorry might be. The
Oh,
best.
I like Battleship a
It's
lot.
Sorry, and I think they're very similar. Yeah, Sorry might be the way to go because
Battleship's just so boring. To
I love
watch.
Battleship though. I'm just saying in
Oh, as a
general I like
game?
to play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about games I like.
Battleship's cool. Yeah,
I like Battleship.
big fan. I like Battleship. too,
Operation.
I guess maybe let us know. Operation would be a fun one to play for money.
Or
It's got to be
or
such
it's the
stupid
reverse.
stakes.
That's when you get tased. We bring in the taser.
Oh yeah, you
We
get
bring back
actually
Michael
we get
Reeves.
Michael Reeves to do a
Operation,
shock.
but you get actually shocked if you.
Actually,
or
that's
some-
really fun.
You never. It's like Russian
had to
roulette,
have been done.
where he hooks the sensors up, and then you never know when it's your turn as you're doing the operation. If
oh,
you're
you can
gonna,
get
like-
shocked while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really fucked up. Guys, let us know what games you think we should play for high stakes.
Big whisks.
Big whisk taking.
don't
Kid
give
games,
kids
big whisks.
Don't give kids drugs.
Yes,
thank you
please.
guys for joining us on this episode.
Yeah, thank you
And,
to our
um,
patrons as always who supply us with the help we need to continue this business and run it in a way that is possible. You guys are all great, and if you aren't a patron, you're on the fence, you're thinking about doing it, you go to patreon.com/thevalleyfolk and check it out. Maybe there's a tier there that tickles your fancy and something you could do.
Hey guys, speaking of patrons, and what we offer as parts of fun things, sometimes we'll do shout-outs. Sometimes those shout-outs are for specific tiers, and other times they're just for fun. So real quick, Connor Barr, lovely patron, we missed your birthday. It was October 4th.
Happy late birthday.
Happy late birthday. And I know that you know it's late, and I know that at this point it's later than how late I said it would be. And I'm sorry, but I'm happy that you're still alive. It's also going to be Joe Beretta's birthday in 2 weeks. So before I forget, just like I forgot with Connor, Joe Beretta, you are a patron of the Valley Folk, and your birthday's coming up. So aren't you like at the tier that makes sure that everything is...
I was for a while, yeah. But then you guys didn't really offer what I needed. So.
That hurts my feelings. Happy birthday, Joe. So anyway,
I respect your opinion.
Anthony Steiner is another shout out we're going to do.
Hey, we know Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony is, he wrote a browser extension for a well-known financial web app called Intuit Mint.
Whoa.
Which is very cool.
Wow.
And he's trying to get it out there and tell people about it. And
Smarty pants.
Smarty pants, and also Mint is really cool. You use it. And
Oh, I
Intuit
know
Mint.
of Mint. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's called Mint Oil, and we'll put a link to it in the description of the video and on the SoundCloud thing. But you can get it at the Chrome web store. It's currently Chrome-only browser, and it's add-on extension, whatever. All the details should be accessible from the link or at mintoil.com/kylisminds.com.
Our patrons are awesome. They
Yeah,
do so
it's-
much cooler stuff than we do.
Not always.
Not always, but a lot of the time.
How many Bring the Funnies did he win?
Ha! That's
We
got
don't
a
know.
boy.
We don't know.
Well, guys,
And that's why you do what you do.
thank you for joining us. We appreciate your patronage, your viewership, your listenership, and all of the above. And we hope to catch you guys next time on the show. And yeah, that's that, right?
Okay, yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.